All right, so my battery area is pretty gnarly. There's what's left of the tray. It's been a mess ever since I've had the car. Crazy thing is, I've had the car since '97, and I don't know why I've never looked into changing this thing out, but finding out about sites like LMR and that these parts are available is pretty nice. You can see the remnants of my zip ties. That's literally how I've had a battery in this car for years, is zip ties, and I had some phone blocks sitting down there. But anyway, it looks like there's a screw there, and we'll get this old one out of here. Should be pretty self-explanatory. So this is what remains of my factory '89 Mustang battery tray. I don't even know what size these bolts were, because a 7mm and a 9/32 were both too small, and an 8mm and a 5/16 were too big. So I had to resort to vice grips and all kinds of terrible things, penetrating oil. But I'm thankful that I was able to get them out and didn't have to resort to like trying to, you know, cut them off or drill them or something. So yeah, this thing done for. So I don't know what your area looks like, but this is mine. Definitely rusty. I took a vacuum. You know, if you got like a shop vac, I just have an old vacuum and kind of cleaned out there. What I'm gonna hit this with is some rust, anti-rust, before I put the new tray in. So I am an Amsoil dealer through my links in the description and the pinned comment, number1synthetic.com. And this is like your general purpose, you know, spray lubricant. And this is actually a very, well, just what it says there, a dry wax-like film. And this is what we're gonna use on our rusty battery area. All right, so I'm just gonna try to coat some of this. Oh, just a note on this car. You know, when I bought this car in 1997, I was 17 years old. You can see it's been painted. Doesn't look like it was the best quality job. You know, I was just happy to find a Mustang that I could afford. I paid just over $3 grand cash for this car. So it's hard to film and do this, but so I mean, I've gotten my money's worth out of it for sure, even if it never works again. This car is basically 89,000 miles when I bought it, and now it's got like 260. Anyway, I'm just gonna spray this off camera and get back with you. While I'm waiting for that chemical smell to dissipate from the Amsoil heavy duty metal protector, you can see my my exhaust hangers are, this is pretty bad. So zip ties, and I've got these. Hopefully these are gonna be the right size. These are actually the Mustang Cobra ones that are supposed to be slightly longer, I think, than the stock ones. I hope they're not slightly shorter. I hope I ordered the right thing. So I haven't bolted the tray in just yet, but just to kind of see how it's gonna sit. And I was a little concerned because it's only measuring 11.5 inches in length. Daniel Carpenter Mustang. This is from LMR. So I was really excited to run a Group 65 battery, but everything I read online said that this was a 12-inch, which it is at the top, but down here at the bottom, it's really only about 11 inches. So we are good to go there. I did not go with the AGM. for various reasons. They no longer have a 4-year free replacement. They have a 3-year, just like the standard Duracell. And there's actually more amps, more cold cranking and more cranking amps on this non-AGM. This thing is a beast, over 1,000 cranking amps. And the price, again, if you saw my recent video, I had to get a battery for my 03 Accord. And again, out at Sam's Club here in Clearwater, I was out the door for $151 with this. So, and there's no vent caps, so that's the other reason I want an AGM, is I don't want to have my terminals corroding from acid leaking out. But this is sealed, as you can see, so time will tell. And it's nice and fresh, January of 24. And just want to give you a shot here. Sorry, I'm filming this myself. That is without me throwing my charger on it, so it's looking good right out of the box. Alright guys, so it's pretty straightforward installation. You know, you fight with some things on an old car to try to get them to work. That screw right there, it comes with a little fitting, and somehow I got it to grab onto something. There was kind of a hole under it, but thankfully it's kind of grabbing on. And these are the main bolts here. Hey buddy. Now also from LMR you can get, you know, replacement cables and all that. I just have these old hodgepodge cables, but I did buy these really nice terminal ends a few years ago. I don't remember if I got these from LMR or one of the other Mustang parts, but it was one of those. So anyway, I guess we're at the point where we can put the battery in. I've already got this part removed, and Lord willing, everything's gonna go in nice. Get out. So yeah, that, and then we've got the, whoop, nope, I need negative on this side. So, oh, this is a huge battery. But what a blessing that the online forums, you know, were telling me this would fit. I might have to reroute that cable. Let's see. Look at that. I wish I had more light. Guys, if you will subscribe and like the video and go to numberonesynthetic.com, you know, my links in the description and the pinned comment, and buy Amsoil, all of those things will help. And man, if I could get some garage lighting, that would be a really cool thing with the money I would make. But anyway, this is going along good. I hope this isn't going to be too tall. Huh. Well, at least the negative end is the part that's, you know, the most in danger. So if the hood did hit it, at least it wouldn't be a short. The positive is back here. But all right, yeah, we'll go ahead and get this squared away and show you the results. All right guys, I don't really have time to drive it tonight, but here's what I've got in. Looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. It hasn't ran in probably a few months. After being down for over 3 years before that, but just life happened, and actually took the old battery in here, stuck it in my daily for a while. But now we're able to get all this button back up. So yeah, I guess we're ready to fire it up. And yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, my power steering fired up nice. I gotta check and add some power steering though. All right, everything's sounding good. The fluids are flowing and everything's good. We're gonna check the alternator output, so come on in, Gabe, and see if you can get the volts there. We're hoping to see, I like to see over 14. Oh yeah, 14.25. So I think we're doing pretty good on our alternator charging. So guys, this is awesome. Yeah, so another day I'm gonna, when I've got more time and daylight, you know, make sure about hood clearance and everything. I need to get in for the night, but I would call this a success, guys. So yeah, 152 bucks out the door at Sam's Club, 3-year free replacement, 1,045 cranking amps, and 850 CCA cold cranking amps. So, you know, this is the way to go. Obviously, if you got the money, you could go with an Odyssey or North Star X2, whatever it's called now. But yeah, it's starting to get warm a little bit. So, well, it's good to have the old pony running again. And guys, yeah, subscribe, share. We've got the rear end differential gasket coming up, guys, by Lube Locker. We're going to be replacing that, and the gear oil. We're going to be using the Amsoil Severe Gear 75W90, and you can look up your car by year, make, model, and engine, and get those products, those Amsoil products, at my link, number1synthetic.com. They'll be in the pinned comment and the description. Preferred customers, you can sign up for that membership. It's a wholesale membership and save about 25%. Keep that in mind too. All right, guys, and thanks, and we'll do a verse of the day. Need to shine up those tailpipes, but yeah, they sure hang a lot better with those tailpipe hangers on there. Old car here, guys, but it is that mileage. It's turned over twice, so it's 260,000, 834. It's been a really good car for me. It was my daily driver for many years, and it hasn't been that in many years, but still puts a smile on my face. Very thankful that I never sold this car. I've been having some idle issues, so I'm gonna have to look into that, whether it's IAC or what it might be, but we'll see. We'll check it out. All right, enough of this. Hey guys, so after getting my 89 5-liter convertible running after being down for 3 years, it went down again due to me needing a battery, and I pirated, you know, my old one out of here for my daily driver anyway, but we've got one in there now, and it is doing great. And I just thought I'd share my experience in the video of, you know, replacing the battery tray, which was completely messed up. I had zip ties holding my old batteries in, and this is a step up from the Group 58. This is actually a Group 65, and so it does fit. And just real quick, there's some, you got a little bit of interference with the radiator overflow tube, but I think it's okay, and everything else seems to be okay. But this battery is a monster as far as cranking amps. If you want to take a look there, 1045 cranking amps, 850 cold cranking amps, and got this at Sam's Club, really good deal. I was gonna get the AGM, but I mean, they both now only have a 3-year warranty, so you know, I was kind of like, for the price, I just went with this. Actually had a Duracell AGM in my wife's Pilot that only lasted maybe 2.5 years, and they did replace it. Go back and check out that video if you want. Took like almost a week to get the replacement. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, but yeah, subscribe, check out some of the other videos, and if you prefer to type it in yourself, there you go. #1synthetic.com. So guys, you might know that for a day job I am a truck driver, and so I also like to share the verse of the day in my videos. And as a truck driver, I get to listen to the Bible a lot. And lately I've been kind of seeing a theme in Ezra, Nehemiah, and Esther. And the theme that jumped out to me was the sovereignty of God. And this is in Nehemiah. Basically, you got, basically a pagan king agreeing to let Nehemiah rebuild the walls of Jerusalem and actually help finance it. And so basically, we'll just jump in here. Nehemiah 2:4 and 5, the king asks, "Well, how can I help you?" And with a prayer to the God of heaven, I replied, "If it please the king, and if you are pleased with me, your servant, send me to Judah to rebuild the city where my ancestors are buried." And so I just, even in Ezra and Esther, you see non-believing officials carrying out God's will, helping God's people to do what needs to be done. And it just goes to show the sovereignty of God. Proverbs says, "The king's heart is like streams of water in the hands of the Lord. He turns it wherever he wants." And, another one about God's sovereignty is, our God is in the heavens. He does whatever he pleases. And so good stuff, guys. And been a while since I got to share a verse of the day, but if you're a subscriber, if you've been with me for a while, you know that most of my long form videos I try to share either the gospel or Bible verse, something like that. So thanks, guys. God bless you.